Lekkerimaki up with the group. Just what have you heard about his start to the season at Abbotsford, and what about the opportunity for him here?
Well, I think he's just progressing at a really high level down there. From what I've been told, making this, it's obviously scoring goals, but making the little plays and his play without the puck. Because I think that's why he really went down there, just to round out his complete game. And I think he's really taken each game and developed himself into, a complete player that he's trying to be.
How nice is it to have that organizational depth that you lose a guy like Brock, but you've got another guy that can score, that can come right in?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, obviously it's a huge piece for us. A guy that can make a play under pressure, a guy who's got a good shot, a great shot, thinks the game, can make plays. So yeah, I'm excited to see how he plays.
What's the biggest challenge for a player to come in, from the AHL, first taste of NHL hockey? What's the biggest obstacle?
For me, from all the experience I've been, it's consistency. I mean, can you do it night in and night out? Can you keep doing it in practice? It's really hard sometimes for the younger guys to really to make it sustainable. So can you be consistent? But that's where, our coaching staff's got to help him. The leadership group, we got to make sure that he's comfortable. Things like that can really help the development of a kid.
We've seen so many roster moves with cap implications.
Yeah.
That's not what this is. Like, he's here to play.
Yeah. It's got nothing with the cap. This is, he's a guy that probably would have been called up. I think he tweaked something 2 days ago, so he probably would have been called up 2 days ago, but he couldn't. So this is something we've been tracking, because, it's the old story. Do you let him marinate, blah, blah, blah. But I think there's certain times where you want a guy to come up, get a taste, and see where he's at. Whether he stays on, I don't know. I mean, he'll decide that. But I really want to make sure we cocoon him with a good environment around, that he's got a lot of help.
Is there an update on Besser's situation?
Not today. I've not talked to the doctor yet, no.
What's the plan with Arturs? Like, is just play and come back up, or what?
Yeah, just he's going to play. Well, we'll probably come back on Monday, I think. But I haven't talked to Patrick. I know we got to get him a game, so get him in a game tonight, and then we'll go from there.
Do you think it's a situation when you look at Lankinen's book of work and he's hauled the mail, but last game probably a short side shot, a glove shot he probably would have had. Normally, he looked a little fatigued. Does he need a game off, perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's he played 6 in a row. Like, we got to monitor that. I thought he battled even when it was 3-2. Yeah, after those couple of goals, they happen. It happens to everybody. I'm not concerned about that, but keeping his mind fresh. It's uncharted waters because he's never as many times he played 6 in a row and stuff. It's tough. So yeah, we have to definitely look at that.
We weren't out on the road. I don't think anybody in this group was.
Yeah.
I know Thatcher was on the ice daily with you down there, but this looked like progress. Is this as involved as he's been?
I would say yes. This is a progressive day. Yes, for him to be in. I mean, and to see him in there and line rushes and be in there with the action, I think that's a huge step for this team and himself.
It seems absurd to ask, but is there any chance he's ready to back up on Tuesday just with Arturs being down Thatcher?
No. That's his first, and it wasn't even like 100%. So no, he's not. But yeah, that's fine.
Maintenance day for Quinn?
Yeah. He had just sometimes with a guy like him, I'm going to really monitor him. Gets a lot of ice time, so I think this is a perfect day to get a maintenance day for a guy like him.
Have you noticed in Ratu's return, you talked earlier about the advantageous situation you have, Rick, with guys going down to Abbey, come back up, get a taste. Have you noticed improvements in his game since he's gone down and come back?
I saw him improve the last time. I thought there were some really good shifts. Some stuff that we talked of for him to go down there and work on to come up. I've seen that. So that's all you want to see when a kid can develop. Just it doesn't have to be miles and miles, but an inch here and there means a lot. And I think playing in that environment is going to be really beneficial for him.
Where's he improved?
Well, I think his decision making. I think sometimes he has to. The one thing I love about the kid, even watching him in practice. I mean, this guy's 100% all the time, and that's something that I love about the kid. But now he's going to have to dial it back on reads. Sometimes he's all in on everything, but that's his hockey sense in the NHL level, and that you're going to go through that stuff. So, but that's where I saw he improved. I saw him read stuff a little bit better than he did last time.
You always warn us not to read into things. You only had 12 forwards, but Dak had a line to skate on. Is he tracking for Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean, if you had to ask me, I mean, I thought he looked good today. So like I usually do, I wait. You know, I'll talk to Dak either today or tomorrow, and see where he's at, and whether he plays Tuesday or what. You know, whether he goes to Abbott's for condition, we don't know yet. But we're gonna have to make these decisions here next day or two.
He did mention that he might not be quite ready yet. So would that
Who's
be
that?
Dak?
Yeah.
Would
Well, see,
that
that's. I
be
mean, that's where.
11-7 combo? Maybe?
Yeah, no, I don't want to do 11-7. I tried it last night, took a shot at it. Not saying whether it's worked. I've never been 11-7. I think it's the first time in my career I've done it. But you know, Edmonton's done it a lot. Tampa's done a lot. A lot of teams will do it. I think it depends on certain circumstances. So probably would not lean to that again. Not saying I wouldn't, but I'm usually 12-6.
Taking care of the front of your net, I mean, it kind of stands out after last
Yes.
night. Is that just a night where the bounces go to their sticks, or when you look overall, like the numbers are sort of bottom third in the league right now, which we're not used to from your team?
Sometimes it's bounces, sometimes it's technique. So it's funny, I talked to some of the D today about it. You know, we have a habit of puck watching. When the puck is a scramble, you're supposed to find the body, then the puck. And I think right now we're concentrating on where the puck is. Now it goes to McDavidson. Just turn around, take a guy. We have big defense. Don't let him in through the blue line or the blue crease. And there's no goal. Let the goalie handle the balancing puck. So that's a technical thing. Little bit of pressure sometimes when the pressure hits you, you lose your focus. So yeah, we talked about that today, where we got to start to, turn that analytic in our favor. Not I don't want to be bottom of the third. We shouldn't.
Beautiful shot that time from Lekkerimaki.
Great shot by Lekkerimaki right here.
Edmonton came to play. You know the puck where it's gonna go. You just gotta get there.
Which Canadian city do you think has the loudest fans?
Other than Edmonton, Vancouver was loud.
Hello, this is Tim Hortons. How may I help you?
Hi, welcome to Dunkin' Donuts. How can I help you today?
This is where pressure heads.
Meet pressure with pressure.
Generational talent. Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.